I'm telling you one another story. It's my grandfather's sister. We were all farmer, and so my grandfather's sister. What do you will call it?
Great
Great aunt. Okay. So great aunt had no kids for a certain period. So there is a one saint, one yogi. One day they were working in the farm, and he was just walking, and it was summer, and he sit down under the tree. So when my aunt saw someone is under the tree, and some yogi and swami or something, and then they came to ask, do you want to eat food or something? He said, yes, I want to eat the food. But they were in the farm, there was not much to have. Like a farm in India is like you go every day in the village and go in the farm and do work and go back to the village. So whatever they have, they gave food to him. And he ate, and then he asked them, you guys don't look happy. So she said, yes, we're not happy because we have this old farm and everything, but we don't really have kids who will take care of it. So he was just sitting there, and then he said, okay, if you have 5 kids, 5 boys, could you give me 1 boy? So she said, oh, if I have 5, yes, I will give to you, of course. Like 5 kids are plenty. So then he said, okay, if you have 5, you will give to me, that's fine. And then year after year, she had 6 kids. 5 boys, 1 girl.
The year after?
Yes, every year.
Okay.
Very. Sex couplets.
So then, what happened? So there was one boy was totally different than other 4. And he studied and things, and about 10-15 years later he saw up in her door, and when she saw him, she tried to ignore him because who wants to give their son? So then he said, okay, do you remember me? She tried to ignore him, but he said, you don't have to remember me, but there is one son in your family that will not stay with you guys. And he is a totally different personality in the whole family. Then he studied and everything, and then one day he asked to her mother, to my great aunt, I want to become a sannyasi. I want to wear orange clothes. So then she and his father tried to convince to not to do that, but he says, no, I'm not belong to here. So then those words came into their mind, and they decided, okay, we should donate to this, to that Swami. He had like a few villages away a temple. So they brought him there and donate to him. So then what happened? Then he donate, and then he become a orange wear clothes and things, and he often come to our home after becoming a Swami. And he did the 5. There is a start of beginning of the sadhana or practice. There is 40 days each sadhana for 5 elements. You have to purifying this physical body. There is lots of information of your ancestors. You have to clean up that one if you're going on that track. So then there is a Panchamahabhut sadhana is called 5 element sadhana. So you have to spend 40 days maximum time with each element of the body, like earth. So you are sleeping on the earth, so doing everything on the earth. Maximum time you're spending on the earth, then water, then fire, then all kind of thing, air. Then just sleeping outside, doing things outside and all kind of things. So that is the 40 days. If you have seen maybe you have seen in Kumbh Mela, YouTube or something, put the fire surround of the person, and then person is sitting on the ground in the center, and then then that fire almost goes high, very high. So it is increased, like start from the one wood, like that big, one log, and then you put every day one log up, 40 days goes up, and then you have to sitting until the fire totally goes out from there. So that's how this is the 5 elements. So this is the 5 element sadhana. So he was doing that, and so there is more sadhanas, things and practices there. But funny things was when his teacher, his name is Gopalgir. I have not seen him, and but my parents and they have seen him. Gopalgir, when he leaving his body, he called to this uncle, Mahavir, his name is Mahavir Giri, who is right now. So he called to the Mahavir Giri, come here, I'm going to tell you something. So he said, I have only few days here, but when I left my body, after left my body, I have some sanskaras to complete. I will be rebirth again. And even he told on that family. And what that was family is who make the pots. We call kumhar in India.
Pottery.
Pottery, yes. So he told he will have the rebirth on that year, that time, and is your responsibility to take me from there back to you. So you have some sanskaras to complete. You have to come back in this world. And what funny thing is, his teacher, now his disciple. So my uncle or Swami is Mahavir Giri, somehow managed to that family, because he started doing all his strange things there, that boy. And then in the end they gave to him, and then he went in the Himalaya for a few years. No one knows where they went and what. And then came back, and now this funny thing, his guru, now his disciple. So these are the some sanskaras we have to pass through, and we have to come back all these things. So we just have soul, we have sanskaras. That's the strong thing we have. We don't really this physical body comes and goes, and it's a timeline. So that was the story of one of my uncle. So that is Mahavir Swami, and they just sit down in front of the fire and not doing anything and just enjoy the moment to moment.